It used to be that Galway teams arrived immaculate and unbruised into all the fun of the late championship heat. There's more twists and bumps these days, but rumours of an August allergy persist.
Structure hasn't really helped Galway over the years. Galway got straight to the All-Ireland semi-final or quarter-final, so you were kind of coming in playing teams who had 3 or 4 championship matches played, and they were kind of battle-hardened.
Maybe 3 or 4 years ago, they had to hit the ground running going into an All-Ireland semi-final, and if they got it right, great. If they got it wrong, they had no time to fix it. It was back to the drawing board again.
There's still a few seconds left. It's all over! And Galway have won! Cyril Farrell will be pleased, denying Kilkenny the treble.
Galway obviously have won a lot of underage titles, but I think that brought a false sense of security really for the senior team, because it's still a massive step up to senior.
Broken down there. Taken away by Kevin Broderick. The pacey Broderick. It's like it's an egg and spoon race. He's taking it forward adventurously. Lovely skill getting it over Kennedy. And that is fantastic.
We've naturally gifted hurlers, we've naturally talented players. It's creating an environment around them, not to let that success get to their heads, not to become cocky and they think they know it all. And then, I don't have to put in the work, or I don't have to develop, I've already done it.
We'd won minor in 92, won under 21 in 93, and progressed onto senior panels then. Obviously, we lost senior finals in 2001, 2005.
The referee calling for the ball. I think it's over. It is, and Cork are still the champions. Galway will be bitterly disappointed.
There's a number of factors. I suppose progression, maybe some of the players are being brought in too early, and maybe they're not given time to develop. Maybe someone that's an exceptional minor maybe doesn't come on to be an exceptional senior player, or maybe doesn't have the stature to do that.
Agus a rís count bra fadó liúd. Agus an tá Derriganson. Tá Derrig leis a gúil báide. Agus a rís dan a hábháil diantagan, an a chosan diantagan líam ó donna chó féhónson.
We were probably victims of our own success at minor and under 21, because every year you had 3 or 4 top-class minor under 21s coming through, so the temptation was always there to discard the previous year's talent and go with the current.
What used to happen sometimes is a player might get a game. He might be the star of the minor team the year before. He'd get a game the following year. But that game might be an All-Ireland quarter-final, and if it didn't go well for him, he mightn't be seen again. There was players like that. We kind of just lost them.
We had so much success at underage. The next great star was thrown in at 18, 19, and if it didn't go that well, they were chucked out, and the next person was tried. And if you look at Kilkenny, and just looking back, Richie Hogan didn't break into the Kilkenny squad until he was 23 or 4. Same with TJ Reid. They were made earn their apprentice, where Manny Galway player is thrown in at 18, 19, straight off a minor or an under-21 campaign, and probably not ready for it, not hardened for senior championship. It's a massive step up.
The other issue in Galway was Galway management team at senior level were getting 2-year stints. If they didn't succeed, there was a change in management.
In 2001, we were very unlucky, and I think a few refereeing decisions went against us. A couple of goals were disallowed that were pretty harsh, and that was one that was there for the taking. We were beaten the next year, and then Noel, unfortunately, didn't continue, and that was unfortunate, because we had a good system and a good structure there. And I think like that, if that was given a lot more time, I'm convinced we would have went on and won more.
So this is probably the first time in a good while that Anthony Cunningham has been there. He's been there since 2012. He's there for 2 or 3 years. So he knows the players, and the players know him at this stage, and maybe he's getting a bit of results this year out of that.
Winning games breeds confidence, basically, and I'm sure all the guys will tell you they love being involved every 2-3 weeks in championship matches, and there's a huge adrenaline rush from that and huge confidence, and you have a bounce in your step going into training every night. And I'm sure the boys, if they're honest to tell you, they'd hate it in. They'd love to be playing another 4 or 5 matches.
The team now is definitely more balanced, and it's definitely more physical. It's great to hear analysts saying that Galway are actually too physical for another team, for example, and that's great to hear, because in my time we never heard that, unfortunately.
I think we need to focus on more work rate, intensity, and that's it. Just bring that every day. Bring that every day. The rest will happen.